Thank you, Peter, for this opportunity to participate in Uppsala University seminar for peace and sustaining peace and justice in the world. Actually, your comments were very helpful, and as I always say, you never repeat yourself. You're known for peace talks. And I do have some references here to, if I may add, in terms of the Arab world and the Islamic world that I do belong to here in Jordan. Unfortunately, we here fight, on the Arab world, I'm talking about the Arab world now not in Jordan only, Arab people fight there and suffer for what you called negative peace rather than positive peace. And so we are not here working for quality of peace that we would like to fight for. Arab people are rather working on negative peace, trying to prevent brutal weapons, to prevent barbarism, and fight against war, searching for absence of war and weapon, rather than talking about or concentrating on positive peace, which is the absence of conflict resolution and justice and equal opportunities, as you said, and cooperation. Now, I have 5 points to raise here. The first one is that concerning the Treaty of Hudaybiyah in Islam, I think that wasn't clarified the way it should be. I know that people, from the Islamic point of view, they think of Hudaybiyah as one of the treaties for peace. Actually, it is not. Because it was just a way, it was just a tactic to go back to what we call taking the right of others and to take the benefit of visiting a place which is not theirs. Now, so I don't consider it as one of the treaties for peace. Number two, so it's totally different in history than the way it is given and presented by Mr. Peter, and thanks for that. Now, so it's not right, I think, to link it with both what you mentioned of Sadat's peace and treaty, which was a different situation, asking for justice. Now, the second thing is the Emmanuel Kant and eternal peace. We return to it here from Prince Al-Hassan, who concentrates on just and eternal peace against the will of the good and the good intentions. The good intentions for peace is the key element in Immanuel Kant's conception of peace, and what our Prince Al-Hassan added to it is the just peace. It's not only eternal peace. It should be also just peace, and this is what we seek for in our Arab situation in the case of Palestine. Now, the third point is about Kant's point on republics, and when he mentioned that republics are more stable and more peaceful rather than other kinds of states. And I think that monarchies are rather more stable, just in case we guarantee just leaders. So if you have a just leader, just king, there in that situation, you will have really a monarchy that is confessing peace and stability at the same time. Now, I have a point also concerning WHO that you mentioned in protecting negotiations and protecting the health of people. Now, it's clear that the WHO is not doing its work in the right way, and I refer to it as one of the most problematic people, problematic organizations that are come. Now, George Floyd also is considered to be one of the. It's not actually a situation of racism. It's rather politics working in terms of. Also, we have the woman in conflicts also in Jordan and in the Arab world. We have a culture of. We don't have a culture of peace and justice. Rather, it's. So we have also a problem in the culture of peace and justice in our Arab worlds, unfortunately. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to participate in terms of Jordan and to represent my university, Philadelphia University. Thank you once again. Thank you, Peter, for this opportunity to participate in Uppsala University seminar for peace and sustaining peace and justice in the world. Actually, your comments were very helpful, and as I always say, you never repeat yourself. You're known for peace talks, and I do have some references here to, if I may add, in terms of the Arab world and the Islamic world that I do belong to here in